All right. Hey, thank you everybody for being here. Welcome to the human performance section of Back to School Night. I really appreciate you all continuing to be a part of the HPC movement and everything that we've been doing to try to help all of our athletes across our campus try to be the best that they can be. Obviously, the times that we're in are very different for exercise and team and all of those things. So we've been doing our very, very best. We've continued all of our classes. We've still had great participation. And I just feel that the kids obviously drive this. And so very proud that the foundation that we've built over the last 8 years continues through with kids that are passionate about being healthy and fit and athletes. So I'll go through here real quick for you. Let's see here how I can transition. There we go. So if you guys don't know me, I think most people probably do by now, but if you don't know me, I'm Adam Safralis, Coach Taff. If your kids have talked about me or good, bad, or whatever, it's all good. I always say that I'm going to be a consistent role in your life for the next 4 years and hopefully beyond. And at times it might be good, at times it might be frustrating, but ultimately I love all the kids and I want them to achieve whatever it is they really want to. So whatever role I need to play in that for them in terms of motivating them, I'm willing to do. This is my 8th year at Valley Christian. I came on right after I finished my professional, I was a quarterback in the NFL, Canadian League. I also owned a gym for 8 years before I came on to Valley Christian. So yeah, this is my 8th year. It's gone by very, very fast. But we've seen 2 full rotations of kids come out, and now I've got kids that are, in the process of getting married, and it's been a crazy experience, but it's beautiful. I'm married to my wife, Jessica, and I got 2 little kids. Officially, Claire and AJ are now both at the elementary school, which is great for me, just because one school means one drop off, and hopefully one drop off here soon. But as of right now, it means that they're doing things together, and they get to see each other at school again, and all those great things that the elementary gets to bring. And being 18 months apart and being at home for a little bit kind of made me feel like we had twins. And now that we're back to schoolwork and whatnot, it's been interesting, as you all know. About this class, so about our football performance class, and I've taken the same approach with all of my coaches in all of these classes, is that no matter what, we're going to have a daily check-in with the kids. We're going to have some inspirational words for them. The big thing that we've been getting at the beginning of the year is this routine management, understanding that they dictate their day outside of what's going on with online learning and then hopefully hybrid learning, but it's going to be their routine. And so what works best for them, they've got to find. And so we've just been creating this open dialogue around what works best for you. I've been putting in some videos to talk about those types of things, some strategies of how we can try out different things. But ultimately, the biggest thing is the message I've been really preaching is the fact that, the majority of us or all of us are begging to get back on campus as long as it's healthy and safe. And we want to get back to being a teammate, to being an athlete again. And so what are the steps that you're taking for yourself to make sure that when you get back, you're better than you were? And that could all be done in your bedroom, and it could all be done in your garage, on your block, at the local park that's, open for running, whatever those things are. Everybody's got different situations, but ultimately, have you used this time to help yourself and stay healthy and stay, progressing in whatever way you can? So that's been the consistent thing that we talk about And then they've got 2 forms of workouts that they have options for. None of this is mandatory. This is all with expectations that they're doing their best. That's it. We do ask them to check in every day that they are working out. I know that some are pushing harder than others, and that's okay. But ultimately, my thought process is if I can get them to look at the workout every day, they might not be motivated day 1, but by day 3, maybe they go, I'll do a little today. And hopefully they're saying, I'm going to do it all plus some. But we all know that that's not always the case, and stress and situations are all different. So because of that, I want them to look at it every day. I want them to check in every day. We go through 2 different apps in order to get all of our workouts. The first one is the basic one that we use on campus. That's Bridge Athletic. They all have an account on Bridge Athletic. I check it daily. We go over it daily in class to make sure they have any questions. We stay on the same routine for a few weeks. We've been on this initial routine of quick twitch and more body weight jumping type of everything. Every athlete needs to be more explosive. So focusing on that. I keep explaining that as we do get closer to getting on campus, the things that will happen in terms of muscular things is if you are not conditioned, there is a much more high likelihood that you can strain or pull something. So the number one thing is, as much as I want you to be strong, I want you to be conditioned. Because the minute that we're too fatigued or we can't keep up, what happens then is our body starts pulling from other areas, and that's how we can hurt ourselves. And ultimately, when we do get back, I want everybody to maintain health like we have before. So the workout program is through Bridge Athletic. And then we also post on a daily, we post a quick one on Instagram every day. And that's a 20 to 30 minute, more of a HIIT workout. That's, hey, I can't really leave my garage, or I don't have a lot of options. So because of that, that's also a great one to just get your heart rate up. Hey, I've only got 30 minutes between these classes, and that's what my day is going to look like. So we use those 2 as our main things. The focus and structure of our class is getting active. I want, obviously we all just went through something that hit all of our families very different. And ultimately we know that some of the best mental health comes through our physical health. So getting up, getting moving, starting that routine, getting myself into a great mental and physical headspace, so that way my day flows, and as things come up, I can deal with them, and I feel confident that I can be a problem solver. Within that is doing what we can when we can, right? We all know that everybody's situation is different. So, and then the last one, we're using the term figured outness, right? Do you have a level of figured outness? This morning, I did a class with our girls basketball where Friday morning they did a little HIIT workout. And if you don't have weights, what are we going to do, right? Somebody picked up rocks. Somebody we had them flexing as hard as they can as they go up and they go down in order to activate their muscles. So what is your level of figured outness, right? There might be a hill outside your street that you got to bear crawl up in order to get your arm workout. That's going to be what we have to do, because we know that in order to achieve the things that we want to achieve for ourselves and for our team and for our school, we're going to have to get after it and have a level of figured outness. And this last one is my email. So as always, I like to be, I tell the kids this, and I tell all the parents, I'm very accessible. If you ever have questions, you ever have concerns, you want help with something, your athlete or your child is struggling and they can't quite come forward, the human performance department, myself, Coach Zane, and any of the coaches that work for me are always available to either have personal conversations, to reflect whatever we need into their lives, to make sure that they know that they are loved and that they're cared for. And ultimately, as Christian athletes, we know that God's given us these abilities. He's given us the opportunity. So I want these kids to feel comfortable in what they're doing and that they're always supported. So thank you for taking the time, and have a great rest of your day. And I'm always around.